Hello everyone, thanks for joining this year's last Coffee Talk. My name is David. Today I'm going to talk about Azure Video Indexer. And if you're interested in everything AI, this is going to be interesting for you. I'm a computer engineer here at Dom Daniel, and please don't hesitate to follow us on our social media accounts or the video platform that you're watching this video in. And if you have any questions regarding Azure Video Indexer, please don't hesitate to contact me using my email or LinkedIn account. So let's start with Azure Cognitive Services. What are Azure Cognitive Services? These are artificial intelligence services provided by Azure, which help developers to include cognitive intelligence into their applications with APIs and SDKs like facial recognition, and for example with computer vision there's ability to implement image description into your application, and there is a vision, decision, speech and language analysis that Azure provides, and this is considered to be a core of everything that Microsoft provides as an AI service. And Microsoft decided to not stop here, and they also applied Azure Applied AI Services, which combines these cognitive services, some business intelligence, and task-specific AI, and they made 6 different services, including Azure Video Indexer, like Azure Bot Service, which gives you ability to create conversational bots, Form Recognizer, which, for example, gives you ability to have invoices recognized, and you can use this to extract data from invoices. Cognitive Search, which gives you AI search capabilities to your web applications and mobile applications. Metric Advisor, which gives you ability to analyze your applications using AI, and if some error occurs, this helps you to detect them. And there's Azure Immersive Reader, which gives you ability to enable accessibility for your mobile and web applications. For example, this is included in Microsoft Edge browser, and for students like me, it is very useful when I want to read a lot of text in a short time. And start of the show, Azure Video Indexer, which allows to easily extract meaningful insights from video and audio content. This Azure Video Indexer is a software as a service provided by Microsoft, and it's GA, and recently it became an ARM GA, general availability service. So it's not preview and it's stable. And this service is made for batch content and not actually streams. So, for example, if your company has an archives, you can use this great service to deep search through lots of files and find what's needed. This also provides Azure Video Indexer provides 30+ AI models, which is great because you only use one endpoint to access all this intelligence, and you don't need to create solutions based on other Microsoft AI services. So how you can use this? So there's an API, widgets, and portal. I'm not going to talk a lot about widgets today, but there's an API which, if you want to automate your product or you want very specific use cases to use Azure Video Indexer in very specific use cases, you can use the API. And the Azure Video Indexer got amazing API portal, and you can find code snippets from there, and you can use it in your own code. And there's a widgets which is great for proof of concept projects, and proof of concept project can easily integrate this widgets like Insights or the player of Azure Video Indexer. And the portal is great for starters, and everybody watching this video can join me during demo and use the portal to use Azure Video Indexer and its tools. It's very basic, and you don't even need to have a Microsoft account. You can join with Google account or any other account available. So let's understand what's behind the Azure Video Indexer. There's Azure Storage, Compute, and Networking. There's Azure Cognitive Services on top of it, like vision and speech AIs. And Azure Media Services is responsible for upload and storage of the videos, encoding, content protection, and streaming back the content. And on top of this, as I mentioned, there's content-specific AIs. This is Azure Video Indexer provides this as well. So, for example, these AIs are not available anywhere else in Microsoft, and it's specific for Azure Video Indexer. So how can you use these great features of Azure Video Indexer? As I mentioned, you can use this for deep search capabilities. For example, if you have 10,000 hours of videos and you're making a news report, you can find, for example, you want something about cats, you can search cats, and every video that got cats in them is going to appear in your search. There's increased accessibility abilities. For example, if you're making a language learning platform, you can use this service to add subtitles to your videos, and you can also translate these subtitles into different languages, like, for example, French. And there's monetization and interest-based recommendation abilities for this Azure Video Indexer. Azure Video Indexer gives you some content about what video is about, so you can put API in this work and understand what's interest of your users, and give from the Azure Video Indexer gives this people the content they want. Therefore, you can increase the monetization of the platform and increase user engagement. Also, you can Azure Video Indexer helps you with content creation. And content creation means it gives you some snippets, key moments of the video, and you can use this for creation of trailers or other short versions of the film, which is great for starters. And it can also help with content moderation. Again, with API, you can understand what's the topic about, what people think about certain things, and you can ban this content or allow in your website. So this is a high view of the Azure Video Indexer. There's two parts, a audio analysis and vision analysis. So if you look at here, this vision analysis allows you OCR, optical character recognition. So something written in your video can be extracted as a text. There's also facial recognition, like celebrity recognition. Also, vision analysis recognizes certain brands, and you can search it up with Azure Video Indexer, the Wikipedia pages, which is great to have some information about people that appear in your videos. And there's also audio analysis. Audio analysis allows transcription of the videos, allows audio effect detection, and this is great if you just want to do audio analysis. Video Indexer also allows this. So let's talk about pricing of the Azure Video Indexer. There's a trial account for Azure Video Indexer, and it gives you 10 hours of free video indexing from the portal. And if you decide to use the API, then you can go for 40 hours, which is great because not everybody who's trying out new products is going to use all this content, and 10 hours is a lot to analyze and try out the product before you go with an unlimited account. And for unlimited account, the video and audio analysis start from 17 cents. And if you decide to go with only video or audio content, this price can be cheaper. So I just would like to mention some warnings about Azure Video Indexer. You can't use Azure Video Indexer with police content, because US police content, and for US police, because certain regulations should be enforced in the US for Microsoft to allow this. And facial recognition, celebrity recognition features are not available for general public. You need to go and put your details in the specific form, facial recognition intake form, and I will show you during this session how you can fill out this form and how you can get the facial recognition features for Azure Video Indexer. So let's move on to our demo. So first of all, I would like to show you this portal. This is when you go to videoindexer.ai. This is what you're gonna see. First you're gonna see the login page, of course, and you can click your Google account or Microsoft account and log in. So first, I would like to show you how you can upload the video that you want. Here's a upload icon here on the right top part. So there are some uploading guidelines. So you can click on it and see. There are 2 GB limit on local files and 30 GB limit on files from online sources. And online sources means that you need to have a certain file format, for example, MP4 or AVI. Both are accepted. You can learn more about what formats are fully accepted in the links here. So this means that if you want a YouTube video, you need to first download it or get the MP4 or AVI link to upload it. So let's upload a video. So I'm going to upload a local file. Let's click Browse for a File button. And here I have a video. Here you put your the video name, video source language. For example, if you don't know the language of the video, you can easily go at the top. And there's a auto-detect multi-language and auto-detect single language. For example, I know that this video is in English, so I'm not going to do that. Also, there's a privacy. You can put your video as a public source, public media, or a private. As I'm using this for demo, I'm going to put this for private. And there are also advanced options. So as I said, you can choose specific indexing options. So here is video plus audio, but if I just want the audio indexing or video indexing, I can just do that. So let's go back to the full video index, audio and video indexing. So also you can add your model here if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Lastly, you need to check this box for that you're not using this for police department, and you can click upload. As I'm going to show you, I already have some content here, and I'm going to show you all the features on samples. Let's go to samples file, sample tab, and let me show you the Ignite 2016 keynote. So let's stop first. So on the right of the page, you see all the AI models that Azure Video Indexer applies to your video. And here is facial recognition and celebrity recognition. For example, I don't know who is this person, let's imagine, and it's Satya Nadella, who's the CEO of Microsoft. And if you want to learn some more information about him, you can click on Show Biography, and there's like small article about him. And you can search on the web with Find on Bing button. And here is a timeline where he appears. For example, let's click here, and you can see that he appears in the video in that certain moment. Also, you can find some topics discussed in this video. For example, technology, cloud computing, cloud computer networking, computer security, and more. And you can click as well, and timeline will show where these topics have been discussed. There's a preview of audio effects where speech and silence was detected. Also, if we go down here, that you have named entities, and you can learn what brands have been discussed in this video. This is great if there's a commercial like loop and you want to understand what ads are there. So, for example, let's see, there's a Unilever part or MongoDB, and you can click here and learn about. You can see that here's MongoDB was discussed somewhere. Also, you have the scenes and emotions, where you can use this for content creation. Let's switch to timeline view. So in the timeline view, you have all the subtitles, and you can enable the subtitles here as well with closed captioning. You can just enable English subtitles. And you can see as I scroll by the video, subtitles change as well. So let's change the language to something different. Let's, for example, French. So again, my French subtitles captions are enabled, and as you can see, the video is now available in French. So going back to English, let me show you what you can do if you want to extract an OCR content from this video. So you click on the view and scroll down, and there is an OCR. So at the start of this video, there was a record live at Microsoft Ignite. You can click on it, and you can see on the video and the extracted content are the same. So you can also download this insights as a JSON file or closed captions as SRT, VTT, TTML, TXT, or CSV files. And if you want, you can include the speakers and audio effects as well. If you decided to use this, you want to know how much time you have left for using Azure Video Indexer. So you can click Account Settings, and here you have account upload limit, which I use 2.57 minutes of this limit, which is amazing. But if you decide to use unlimited account, I will show you how to create it. Meanwhile, let me show you how you can use the deep search abilities of the video. I remember that there was something about ruler in Office mentioned in one of the sample videos, so I can just go and search it, ruler. And here you go. This is the video that the ruler was mentioned. And there was something about 3 fingers. So let me go to timeline and do quick search with 3 fingers. Fingers. Yeah. Let's click on it. And yes, there's that part where it explains how you can use the ruler tool with 3 fingers. So it only changes by 5 degrees. So going back to how you can create an unlimited account, you need to go to Azure portal. So for that, you go to portal.azure.com. And at the top, there is search, where you can find Azure Video Indexer. You can search it up. And click on it. Then you need to create it at the top left corner. And first of all, you need to create a resource group. So let me create one. I'm going to just copy this for the future. And resource name, I'm going to put this, and instead of RG, I'm going to use VI, Video Indexer. And let's go with West Europe. So resource name was put. And there's existing content. If you want to transfer your existing content from classical account, you need to tick this box, but I'm not doing that. So, and there's also instant details, the media service account name, which media service account should be created, and you can do that easily here by clicking this Create a Media Service Resource button. And let me put the name and change it specifically. And click Create. After this, you need a storage account, which I'm going to create as well, by clicking Create a New Storage Account. And let me put this. I hope nobody is using it. Okay, somebody is using it. Great. Let me click OK. I'm going to use the general purpose version 1 account. And for the last, you need to select managed identities, how you're going to manage your identities. I'm going to use system assigned because it's easier to manage, but if you want, you can use user assigned. And lastly, you need to tick this box that you agree that how your data going to be processed and more on. After this, you click Preview plus Create, wait a few seconds. Let's see if everything is done correctly. Oh yeah, the resource name is validation is passed, and let me click once again. And create. After this, your Video Indexer account will be created. And if you want to use the facial recognition features, let me go to Dashboard and open Azure Video Indexer documentation. And here you can find the facial recognition intake form, which you can fill out and get the limited access taken off your account. So let's go and lastly show you the API portal before we end this coffee talk. For entering the API portal, you need to go api-portal.videoindexer.ai. And here you need to sign into your account. I'm going to click sign in at the top. And here you have ARM APIs and Explore APIs. I'm going to use the Explore APIs because I'm going to show this on trial account. So first of all, you need to get your access token. To get your access token, you need your account ID. And your account ID can be found right here. When you click on this button, this is your account ID. I'm going to copy it here. And by clicking Try It, there's a great drop-down menus and input forms that it can easily, where you can easily try this API. Let me put my account ID here, and I'm going to allow edit for this. I'm going to send, and here is my token. I'm going to copy it because I'm going to show you how you can use this token. And if you want to know how you can use this code in your language of preference, you can click on this button here, drop down, and see if there is a C# code, sample code, Python code, and more. So let's just list all of my videos in my trial account. So I'm just going to put list videos and go here. I need my account ID, which I'm going to copy later, and access token. Let me put my access token and copy my account ID from here. You can put created after, created before filters here, but I'm not going to do that. Going back to HTTP request and sending it will give me the JSON file of my videos. So there are 4 videos here. So name, ice, Nestle commercial, Arma commercial, and Eli Raya's commercial reel, which you can see here. So you can explore more these API abilities and general API of Azure Video Indexer and explore and use in your projects. That's going to be great if you don't have any specific AI knowledge or you just want to try out something new. So to wrap up, I would like to thank you for joining me today in this coffee talk. And also I would like to remind you that you can always contact me with my email or LinkedIn account if you have any questions regarding Azure Video Indexer or other Azure products. And I would like to wish you great upcoming holidays and happy upcoming New Year. Thank you for joining me once again. Have a nice day and goodbye.